Yo. Man, this has been a wild weekend. Definitely a wild weekend. Crazy. I'm thinking about all the words. I mean, I gotta just quote Nicki Minaj. Wow. That's it. That's all I could do is quote Nicki Minaj. Wow. I um I'm not going into any deep dive or anything. I'm going to tell you this. Right now, I'm in the middle of finals, Long Beach. A lot of you guys already know, like, I'm in the middle of finals, so I got to study. I will do like a deep dive. I've got to figure out if I want to do a lecture or a deep dive on this. I'm not sure. You know, I call myself a hip hop scholar. I'm just not sure if I want to spend how much time I want to invest because I'm still an active DJ, still an active artist. I got a project I got to drop. Not that that matters, huh? Let me get my my YouTube burner. Not my YouTube, but my always throw out my burner account, not my regular account, because what's going on? Long Beach State talking about they need my emergency contact. I think I'm about to be out. You don't need that. So I'm trying to get like additional info. There'll be no intel, Long Beach State. Let me see some people call me. Scam. Ooh, scam likely. She do not quit. That is funny. Now I always got to get my burner account up because I got to see who is actually. I'm not an expert at this yet, so I need to see like who is actually. You got a misread. I got to see who's actually coming into my IG. A lot of my people are in IG. Hey, just so y'all know, I got a YouTube account up. So go subscribe on YouTube. IG is cool, but you know, I'm starting to determine where I want to do the streaming stuff, and it's probably not going to be on Instagram. You know, so you kind of follow me on all my different platforms. Just go to my IG profile and see where my stuff is. Not that hard to find. All you gotta do is put a little effort. You can find me. Okay, just gotta like think like. Some point in time, I've been doing this for so long, and I've been on this mission. I'm going to get to where I want to be, and it's like you want to be there with me, right? So definitely, just go ahead and join now. Like join the team now. While it's still early, because it's kind of like my Saturday brunches. I always tell people, come early. I'll take care of you. But if you come late in the thick of things, like it's nothing I can do. I'm in the middle of doing what I do. There's a line outside. And at that point, it's like, what can be said? Okay. Don't wait for the line because there will be a line. All right. All right. So, like I said, I'm not going to give I got to decide if I want to give a lecture or a deep dive. More likely it's going to be a lecture because this has to be talked about. And I can't really call myself a hip hop scholar if I don't at least give a lecture on it. So I think it's going to be a lecture, but there's a chance that there could be a deep dive only because, you know, it's like the deep dive in this situation can't be taken on an intellect. It can't be done in a classroom. There's been too much craziness said. Like, I don't believe that Drake is a pedophile. I don't. Like, you would have to come out. It would have to be FBI coming out with evidence. It can't be some rapper. Like, I love Kendrick, but I'm not taking his word on that. At the same time, I'm not taking Drake's word that Kendrick beats his wife. Like, I'm not. No. And I think that if he did, it's too many people on the West Coast that put themselves in front of Kendrick that would not. Like, we're not doing that. Okay. West Coast is not doing that. So if he was a wife beater, then West Coast would already know. And there's too many people out there who would have been like, I'm not riding with Kendrick. They're not gonna snitch, but they're not gonna ride with him. Okay. So for those reasons, I don't think that this will ever be discussed in a classroom setting, but it needs to be, and it won't be discussed on the news platforms. None of the white media is going to take it. So I'm going to talk to MC Johnny T. We might get a team of people on Hip Hop Organics to really deep dive into it and discuss it, primarily because there has to be a deep dive on so many levels, because there's so many, there outside of the allegations, there's so many cultural things that have to be excavated and highlighted, that I think a deep dive is necessary. But it's just a matter of putting the right team of people together and then putting it in the right kind of laying it out in the right kind of platform. Now, I will say this now that it's over. I'm glad it's over. I'm exhausted. Like, please, God, Kendrick, just do not drop no more. Please. Drake, just, okay, bro, we get it. You're not a pedophile. We're not going to call you a pedophile. I will tell you this. It's not going to really affect anybody on a negative. Okay? This is not going to affect. I told somebody yesterday, I rock with Kendrick, but I live with Drake. Okay? As a functioning, operating DJ, I play in every genre. I'm an open format DJ. And in every genre, I've got multiple Drakes. There are certain songs that are just going to be played. I play at multiple venues. And Drake is necessary. Okay, there are so many songs that are going through my head right now, and I can't think of the title of them. You know, the motto. How you not gonna play the motto? You're gonna play the motto for free. You're gonna play for free. You know what I'm saying? Like Rich Baby Daddy. You can't get away with not playing that. No one's gonna say don't play Rich Baby Daddy anymore. Okay. You know, all the stuff all the trap music that Drake has done, you know, the stuff that he just did with 21 Savage. I mean, no one's gonna say don't play that. I don't want to hear that. What up, J5? So, hey man, I heard that y'all played that Not Like Us. I was told by credible sources y'all played it on Saturday and it was lit. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Not only did I send y'all some money, okay, bottle service, right? But I told y'all about the damn song. And so I'm glad y'all downloaded it. I'm glad y'all got the message, and I'm glad y'all played it. My bottle service people, they said that y'all played it. So shout out to Agave on Saturday night. Y'all stepped up. Y'all was relevant. You know, I'm glad to hear that. It's my boy J5. He runs Agave over in downtown Long Beach. So, yeah, there's going to be, there's too much Drake. You know, even at the Spanish clubs, there's Drake. At the hood clubs, there's Drake. At the strip clubs, there's Drake. At the bars, there's Drake. I tour with Drake. I make money with Drake. Drake is everywhere. So this is not going to negatively affect Drake at all. It was just in a battle. And I was listening to DJ Academic last night in the after hour discussion. And one of the guys, I didn't catch the guy's name. I think he said it right. In the after hour discussion, he was like, this was a hip hop battle. This was not about making songs. This was not about charts. It was not about radio. It's not about that. It was a hip hop battle. And when you have a battle, he said Kendrick Lamar was a battle rapper. He said when Drake was a when Drake was a freaking actor, Kendrick was battling. And so if you're going to go to that man's venue, if you're going to go to Kendrick's house, you got to be prepared. And I can tell you as a guy from Compton, all the things that happened, I heard some people saying, well, the pedophile stuff isn't true. Truth doesn't matter. Bro, it's a rap battle. But this is not a court. We're not talking about lawyers and we got to show proof and get a judge and I object. There's no foundation for this evidence. Come on. All it comes down to is who has the best one-liners. Okay? Who's got the best one-liners? That's it. That's all it comes down to. And who could say something that makes everybody go, ooh. Okay? And Drake tried it, like, oh, your wife is getting fucked. And I also want to fuck your wife. All right? Okay, that's a ooh. But the pedophile thing was a ooh. Like, nobody saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. That was, like, surprising. But he caught that angle. And once he got that narrative going, then he just expanded on that narrative, right? I mean, he tried other things with the liposuction. Liposuction didn't work. But he came with different things. Drake just kind of stuck on, oh, like, I'm fucking your wife. I'm fucking your wife. Like, that's all he could say is I'm fucking your wife. I want to fuck your wife. Hey, your wife, call me. Hit me up, but it's not a bad thing. And if you want to keep sticking on that, that's fine. What up, Grade A? DJ Grade A in the house. Agave was doing it big. I know. You gotta, bro, please. Yo, Jay, please post the photos, post the pictures. I know, like, it turned up. You know what I'm saying? I know it turned up. Oh, I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there. Man, but, I'm over here at the other spot. But, yeah, it's like, you can't keep driving this narrative and think, like, you only got one narrative, but then this other dude got 50 narratives, and the one that just went, it kind of catered to you because that is your core audience. And in Compton, that is genius. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the Compton, like, hip-hop scene. I'm not talking about the city. I'm talking about just in terms of hip-hop, in terms of bagging on each other. When I was going to high school, that's all we did all day. We went to school to bag on each other, and then we learned some things in the middle. And so for me, I think everybody on the West Coast, we were just not surprised because it's part of, what we do on a daily basis, right? And that's why it has to be a lecture and a deep dive, because a lot of people probably don't know this about us. So hence the phrase, they not like us. They not like us, right? And that right there has so many entendres to it. That has so many levels. Okay, just, what Kendrick did was he created a narrative, not just about Drake, but an overall narrative. And, there is a part of me that wants to say, there is the Black movement. And then he took it, like, I'm on X. Yeah, that guy's getting so much promo right now. That guy's getting so much promo. But I'm on X, and you got, like, places like in Africa, the Caribbean, soccer teams, and they're just like, yo, they're not like us. It could become Pan-African. Like, Kendrick already has the Black Power movement, the Black Lives Matter theme. If there were a Pan-African movement, Not Like Us would be the Pan-African anthem. Okay. It's that big, Not Like Us. And that's why it has to be a full lecture. That's why it has to be. It's not something that you can just sum up. And like I said, I'm gonna talk to my boy Johnny, and we probably gonna have to produce something. Because I don't think it has to be discussed, but I don't think it's gonna be discussed in the academic or the white media, right? And so I think if we do it right, maybe we can hit up Roland Martin. Our platform is probably not big enough, but we could probably hit up Roland Martin and see if maybe we could get it put on there. But yeah, it's like, and I would love to like spend that time and that energy, like doing a deep dive into it, because there's so many cultural references. One of the things that I do want to like preview is Drake's use of the word slave. For all those that follow me, please stop using that word. Black people, we don't consider our ancestors slaves, and you could just, it's demeaning. All right. I know it's been used for years, and I know they use the word slavery. We don't. We actually have other terms. We call it the Ma'afa, okay, which is a Holocaust, a great disaster, but in Swahili. We actually call it the Holocaust of enslavement. And the fact that Drake didn't get that, Drake, I think when he gets older, and if he has some friends that are educated, they'll sit down with him and be like, yo, okay, this is where you messed up. Like, this is where you messed up. And the biggest thing that I think he underestimated is the power of Black culture. Which is funny because he's been swimming in Black culture, and yes, Drake is Black. I'm just saying he's been using Black culture to make a lot of money, but it never occurred to him that Black culture is powerful. I think maybe for a minute he thought it was about him. And you have to, as artists, as DJs, artists, as Black artists, Black DJs, Black entertainers, those who understand that it is not, I am just a vessel. Again, this is a Black thing. Like when you grow up in a Black church, you understand, I am just a vessel. I am not the thing. I am me. When I'm DJing, I am just the vessel that Black culture uses to express itself at that moment. Okay? I am not Black culture. Okay? I am the vessel. And see, that's another thing that Drake doesn't understand. I think Drake was like, yes, I am the greatest. And it's like, no, Black culture is the greatest. You're just the vessel. And I think Kendrick understands that better. Okay? So he allowed Black culture, the power of Black culture in this country from its inception is here today. Canada is there today because of Black culture. So I'm just giving y'all a preview of the lecture and the deep dive. And so hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? So it's so many things to unpack. I just kind of wanted to sit here and kind of debrief for a minute. I'm not gonna hold y'all, West Coast hold y'all for a long time. Probably only gonna be here for about maybe 5-10 more minutes. Because I really do gotta go to study. I ain't get no work done. I got some work done, some outlines done, but I got a lot of reading to do. And so far, let me prove to y'all what. Share screen. Wanted to show this. Already got it set up too. Yeah, so she said everybody wants to be black until they ask to do what they want to be treated like a black person. So these are my grades. So I'm not messing up my grades. As you see, like taking Africana woman, that's gonna be higher. don't be like, oh, his lowest one is on the womanhood. Like that's gonna be higher. Okay. And then I got the pagan culture and African. So just to let you know, like I'm for real into this culture. So I'm not just talking about it. This is actually my degree is Africana Studies. I'm gonna take a year off and then I'm gonna go back and get my master's in Africana Studies. I just found out that Long Beach State is going to be having a master's in Africana Studies, so I'm gonna get my master's in Africana Studies also as well. So it's probably going to be yes, thank you very much. It's probably going to be you know, I lost my train of thought. The main thing is this: is that I got stuff I got to do. I got to get back to it. I got to maintain my A's. But I just wanted to kind of debrief and just say like, hey, it's a wonderful battle. We were part of hip hop history. I don't think in my time we'll ever see. I will never see this again. I don't. If I do, I'll probably be at the age where I don't want to watch it because I may have a heart attack or something. I'll definitely be having talk to my grandkids about this. It was great. It was wonderful for hip hop. I want to thank everybody involved. I want to thank all the producers. Boy Wonder, you did a great job. Mustard, I mean, damn. I mean, you are the undisputed king of the West Coast, bro. Like, I think I'm a very good producer, and I'm going to be coming hard this summer. I've already come hard, but I'm going to come hard this summer. But I don't think I will ever be able to have that moment that you just had this weekend. I will never. Like you were the atomic weapon. When I heard that sample come in and then it said mustard on the beho, that was like the third atomic weapon ever exploded on the planet. I mean, the Japanese right now are like are telling Drake, bow out, throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? Like the Japanese got something. Was over there with Drake, like, listen, those Americans don't play. It'll be another one if you keep talking. Just lay down. Oh my God. So thank you. Metro Boomin. You genius motherfucker. You genius. You knew this shit was coming. Metro Boomin. Shout out to Alchemist for coming back. Hey, Alchemist. Yes. Shout out to him. Shout out to 40 also. I know his name is not listed on all the credits and stuff like that, but no doubt 40, that's Drake's producer. No doubt you did your thing. And then I forgot the name of the kid that produces for Kendrick. Shout out to you two. You did a great job. I know DJ Blad said something about the mix and he didn't get it. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, I wish I would, because we had our producer mind on. Now, Vlad, I'm not saving you from that other situation. So, bro, you stepped into that, like, bro, right? You've been called a snitch, and then you say I'm a snitch. But I will say with the mix thing, it's like I understood what he was saying, but I think he missed, and I missed the bigger point. Was that it's a different time. It's people are not going to listen to the whole song. I was like, the song is too long. Bro, no one's going to listen to the whole song. They're going to slice it up now. They're going to cut and paste and take the parts they want. And what Kendrick gave us was enough content to do what we want. I was like, oh, all the stuff I thought Mustard should have did, I'm gonna go do. And people are already making remixes of the song. Okay. By the way, if you got a remix and you want me to spin it, I'll spin the remixes. I love remixes. So send it over to me. You can send it to me. You can just hit me up directly and email me the MP3. Please make it, 320 kilobytes. Please, please, please. If you're a DJ, you know what you're doing. Please make me a real MP3. Okay. I love the remixes, but I realized like, oh, I'm gonna do 4 remixes myself. So it don't matter. The mix didn't matter. Like, yeah, like you haven't DJed for a while. That's what I think the issue is. Okay. You just haven't DJed in a while. I mean, you do what you do, but you haven't DJed in a while. Okay. Now the other situation, bro, you need to like, don't double down. Okay. Just chill, bro. Just chill. Okay. Let Bootsy tell you, bro, just chill. You're not gonna win that fight. Okay. You slipped twice. Okay. And okay, like you're not I don't know, did they cancel you yet? I mean, but just don't double down on it, Bella. Just let it go. You messed up. Just be like, my bad. My bad. Let that trend. Okay. Glad says my bad. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I realized like I was wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. That's it. That's all it takes. Black people are very, very forgiving. Okay. This country exists because Black people forgive. Okay. We fought in a whole civil war. Okay. And we were like, okay, like now that the war is over, like we just want to go off and live our regular lives. We didn't go wilding. Okay. Just remember that, Vlad. So for all the non-Black people that are in this, that come around us, when you mess up, just say my bad. Okay. Just say I'm sorry. That's it. And you're going to get clowned a little bit, slapped in the head, whatever. And then, but the more you say I'm sorry and apologize, that is one of the songs that we took. I hate to like start giving a full-on lecture, but a lot of y'all know my grandfather was a minister. So on both sides, okay? But Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Okay, just think about that, Vlad, all right? So anyway, let me wrap this up. I got like 2 more minutes. Let me wrap this up. Thanks to all the producers. Thanks to all the trolls. Metro Boomin, you on that level too. Rick Ross, the shit was hilarious. The party at the Dre's pool party, classic. Okay, you had the first official party when they was playing it. You'll always have that. I think you made 50 proud. And then like all the rappers, all the ancillary rappers, that were there. When I say ancillary, I mean I'm not saying you're not important. I'm just saying like we know where the main one was. A big shout out to J. Cole. J. Cole, like I'm still a fan. I still think that KOD is an underrated classic. There's a category right under classic. KOD would be in there. Thank you, brother. And then thank you to the top two. Thank you. You guys are going to be considered Magic and Bird of hip hop. Kendrick and Drake are going to be the Magic and the Bird. Sorry, Drake, but you Bird. But y'all going to be the Magic and the Bird of hip hop. Hip hop is about to take a whole nother leap into the world's mainstream. It's probably going to be considered the most powerful genre of music out there. And you guys were the ones that made it happen. You guys are the Magic and the Bird. Also, DJ Academics, shout out to you as well. You had 300,000 people watching you just on Twitter alone. I mean, you're picking up numbers like the like a NCAA women's basketball game, like definitely a sports. Hip hop had sports numbers, viewership numbers. Hip hop has sports viewership numbers. So my advice to you, brother, is take this opportunity after you decompress. I know we're so invested, and it is not going to be easy for you to just let go and transition over. Take the time, take the summer. But over the summer, you need to start thinking from going local affiliate to national. You need to be the ESPN of hip hop. I don't know how that's going to look. I have no interest in it, but you have invested time, energy, and you are incredibly intelligent. Okay. I know that you're intelligent. Okay. We come from the same ilk. You are highly intelligent. Okay. I read a lot and I decipher, but you actually are a mathematician, and that's a whole different discipline. You're a very hard worker. I think everybody respects the amount of work that you put in. You are living up to Jamaican moniker. Okay. You're just like, I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm not going to stop streaming. And it's like, yo, much love and respect to you and your family. You are making your country proud. You are making your family proud. You're making your community proud. I'm pretty sure the Caribbeans are going to be like using you as the example of influence on hip hop forever now. Okay. So for all those who don't want to include the Caribbean nation, like we're seeing in real time, like you got Biggie, you got DJ Akid, like your influence in hip hop is up there with Biggie. Biggie was Caribbean, okay, born here in America, but basically Caribbean heritage. You're actually Caribbean. You're not an infiltrator. You're not a colonizer. You're not any of that. You've been in hip hop for a long time. It's been in your soul. It's been in who you are. So I'm just saying, like, you may have to leave the Drake fan base to become greater, but that's okay. You've done the work. You have the intelligence. You're not stupid, bro. Like, you're highly intelligent. If anybody was going to do it, it needs to be someone of your education, of your class. I hate to use that word, but I used it. Yeah, I used it. Whatever. I read W.B. Du Bois. So it needs to be it needs to be of your class. All right. So, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? But I understand you got to take some time. Like, man, your people been trying to intervene with you the whole weekend. And shout out to DJ Head. He was so respectful. DJ Head, you were so respectful. You was trying to tell him, listen, bro. And everything, DJ, I know I'm overtime now. DJ Head, I stayed on Axe stream because I just, this is what I do. I study. And I know that I gotta I gotta involve myself. I gotta soak it all up. But everything you was telling him, like, quietly, like, hey, listen, in a therapeutic, trying to get him to say it himself. And then when he would come up to trying to say it, and then he was like it was a real crisis management moment. Shout out to you, DJ Head, because that was what my dad did. My dad was a crisis manager for LA County. So, oh Lord, you were part of the crisis team that came through, was trying to give him some information, but he wasn't taking it. And so then when he went back to his boys, and I get it, he trusted boys. They're all Drake fans. And one guy, I don't know who he is, but he was just like, look, it's over. Okay, we lost. And this is why. And they were arguing about it. In black culture, whenever the other team is arguing, you know you won. I'm happy because I found my voice. I'm finally streaming. Shout out to you, Johnny. I'm finally streaming. I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know what my voice was going to be about. I knew I had to stream, but I didn't. I didn't want to do the how-to. Like, I'm still doing this. Like, F y'all. Like, you want to learn? Come to the show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a how-to guy, right? And I wasn't gonna sit up here and do no stupid stuff. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna be stupid doing stupid stuff to get likes and views, right? But I don't mind talking about, what I know. And it feels so comfortable at the same time. And I know people will be like, man, these lectures, bro. But I always say, listen, you don't gotta listen now. Just put it in your back pocket, and when it flies, just pull it out. Unlike reference material, you know what I'm saying? It's not like the book you read for entertainment. It's the book you go to when you need to know something. I got some citations for you, and I got some articles. I'm a hip hop scholar. All right. So that's who I am, and I'm really comfortable with that. I really like it, really love it, and I'm gonna continue to do it. So, all right, I don't want to hold y'all West Coast hold y'all anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I got books to read. I'm gonna be reading about Judaism. I got an essay. Why did Judaism survive during the Roman Empire? What? Yes. So that's the essay I got to write on. Shout out to my pagan culture class. Y'all are lit. Like, I love y'all. Too bad y'all not like us. I'm about to post that in the damn. I got y'all again. The thing is that it's a bunch of kids. They're good kids. They are. They're just not like us. And I love trolling them. Because they're probably like, who is this old black guy, right? And I love trolling them. Just on some black people stuff. But it's fun. It's not a negative thing. They're not racist or anything like that. It's not a racism thing. It's just more like they're young, you know what I'm saying? And so a lot of things that they know, they don't know that they know. And the things that they do know, they don't know the relevance. They don't know how to use it yet. Like my son had a coach who said one time, yo, what up, Aaron? He said, your son knows the game of basketball. He just doesn't understand why, right? I think if I ever meet that guy again, because me and him had a huge argument. It wasn't it was stupid. But we'd still argue. We were like old black men, right? We just argue. Like, we're not gonna stop. Yes. Hey, Kendrick, welcome to the Old Man Club. So because we don't stop. Like, we got stuff. Anyway, so those kids, they know a lot about life, but they just don't know why. And I love trolling them on the fact that they don't know the why. And so, I'm going to go back and I got to hit them with that. You're not like us. So, anyway, I think that's it, man. I just did 10 minutes of overtime. I'm out. I love y'all. Hey, don't forget May 18th, my Saturday brunch, Agave Ultra Lounge, downtown Long Beach, Saturday. It's going to be so lit. I got work to do, bro. Like, I got remixes to make. It's so many ways, so many angles to do this remix. But I know I got 4 in my head right now. And, so I'm going to go do the thing. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody that came in, that came through, that checked in, checked out. What's up to all y'all? All right, y'all. I think that's it. I'm done.